What it do, what it do. Welcome back to another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for those who are new. And be sure to turn on your bell notifications so you guys get the latest updates here on Straight Facts. Today we're going to talk about go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. I'm going to say that again. Go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. I often tell my friends, I've always dated who like me. I like who like me. You know why I like who like me? Because everybody's not going to accept who you are, what you're grown to be. It's just not going to happen. So instead of trying to make yourself fit in with what you think is appropriate for you, I just think it's much easier when you accept what like you. That's another thing that I think got this thing out of proportion in terms of things being realistic. A lot of women in particular set a lot of unrealistic goals. They're just like people are fishing out of their league. Whether it's up or down, women tend to want to date up. Men, I'm not gonna say date down, but a man tend to date submissiveness. He's looking for a woman that's gonna take his lead and follow him to the moon. It's the idea, right? So go where you celebrate it and not tolerate it. And I don't want to go nowhere where somebody, when they see me, or if I call them, they look up and see my number or my name pop up and they frowning up, or they got a problem when my name come up. Like, if you ain't accepted, and you can tell people based on their vibe, that's why people talk about energies that people give off now. You can kind of tell. I'm not finna go around people that ain't happy to see me. Whether it's family, it don't matter, man. I wanna go where I'm appreciated and not tolerated. So that go for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody should consider that. You know, nobody don't want to be mistreated. Nobody don't want to be treated like a stepchild, man. That ain't it, man. Not especially not today. You know, everybody reaching and grabbing, trying to find some happiness in something. You know, whatever it is that you indulge in or whatever you done got involved in. Everybody trying to find that thing, that sacred spot, that sacred place that's gonna make them feel good, at least for the moment. You know, and I think long as it's not drugs, something that's gonna have you in a moment, like give you a delusion, but you're still really in your real reality. I think as long as it's not a drug, I think it's okay to find things that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? But to be tolerated by certain people that you go around that don't want you around them, that ain't it, man. I think that's why a lot of things happen the way they do when people fall out. It don't be a genuine bond. It don't be a genuine vibe. So I think if you like who likes you, you won't have that problem. Because now you're not being tolerated. You're being appreciated and celebrated. Especially if you're doing something right by whoever it is that really cares for you to be around them. So that's just something to, you know, that's one of them topics there, man. It's the small things, it's the simple things, I think, that can have one to understand if they're having problems, why the problems exist. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna, man, you're gonna keep going around somebody that don't care for you to be around them, that's gonna talk about you behind your back as soon as you know what I'm saying, as soon as you leave. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. I think everybody should be aware of that, you know. So, because I know it's been times, man, I done been in situations to where I go around certain people, man, and I found myself being around those people thinking they were for my best interest. And come to find out, man, anytime they could get at my girl behind my back, or say something bad to kind of hinder my name, I found out quick that those people weren't for me. That's why you have to be careful who you call your friend. And it just comes down to awareness. Like, you have to be aware of the people you let around your circle, or the people you let in your circle. Because for most people today, man, if it ain't immediate family, man, they pretty much ain't dealing with outsiders. You know what I'm saying? That's why the going out, that's why women go out in groups. You know, men don't tend to go out unless they got a certain bar they like to go to. You know, men still hang out a little bit, do stuff like that. But women go out in groups because they entertain each other when they're out. You know, but if a man go out to a bar and just sit and you know, unless he's comfortable with those people that he around, you know, he's being appreciated in that moment. He's not being tolerated. There's a reason he go to do that. But when a woman goes somewhere, it's like she make her way. It's almost like forcing. Boom, we here. We don't care what's going on. We're about to have a good time with each other. We don't care for a man to entertain us. We don't have to have a man to entertain us. You know, because the first time I saw women entertaining each other at a party one time, where they was grabbing on each other's butts, bending over, just grabbing each other's butts, just shaking it and doing that. The first time I witnessed that, I was just like, wow. So women can really entertain themselves without the addition of a man. So in other words, they don't have to have a man around to be entertained, at least in that moment. You know, I don't know how lonely they are at night when they go, when they behind closed doors, but it appears that they don't need men in those moments. But yeah, man, life is too short, man. It's a constant reminder. You're gonna hear that in most of my messages. Life is too short to be tolerated, man. It's just like you have to find your calling and what you are good at and why you're here in life. It's the same thing. You have to find who appreciates you. You know, it takes a little effort. It takes a little work. It takes some consideration, you know, but you literally have to find who's for you. So, you know, yeah, put some thought into that. You know, if you're having problems getting along with the person that you have in your life right now, take some time out. Think about it. Think hard about what I'm saying. If you're not appreciated, you're definitely being tolerated. And if you're being tolerated, it ain't gonna last long. It's gonna derail at any point. It's no way you can have an uplifting vibe about yourself and spirit if you're being tolerated. Yep. So, you guys comment me below. Let me know what you think about whether a person should go where they're appreciated and not tolerated. You know, whether they should be a good judge of character on who they choose to be around and hang out with, converse with, you know. So that's the lesson, my subject for today. I want to know what you guys think. Should you go where you are being appreciated, celebrated, rather than go where you're being tolerated? For those who are new, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I thank you guys for watching, tuning in to another episode of Straight Facts with your boy Feast. Until the next episode, I'm gone. One.